Hey, and welcome to my tour 2015 of my home office. It's not a man cave. It's not a gaming room. It's just basically my home office. This is where I run my small business out of, and also record podcasts and YouTube videos. There's my wife's workstation over there, and then I keep my lighting and all that back in the corner when not in use. This is my work area over here. And then coming around, here's where I keep my cable modem, my router, my printer, my NAS, in this little section right here. So this is new this year, actually. This is a airport time capsule, the base station, 2 terabyte. Fantastic. You just set it up and you can just forget about this thing, and it just goes and goes and goes. We back up our laptops to this. Over here is the Epson Workforce 630 multi-function printer. So it's a printer, scanner. I can use it as a fax, even though I don't do it. Use it for that purpose. It's really quite nice device. Coming on down, there's my Motorola SB6121 cable modem. Then just a El Cheapo little 8-port switch TrendNet, I think is what it's called. And then down here I keep a UPS, and then that's a trip-light UPS, by the way. And then down here is a iOmega Store Center. It's the iX2. It's a 2 terabyte NAS, but I have it configured in RAID 1, so that takes care of some storage on there. Oh, that's a little dusty down there. I need to clean that off. Okay, coming back around, we're just over here. This down here, this is just a little plastic filing cabinet thing I got. I kind of keep all my camera, or some of my camera stuff on here. Extra batteries, USB cable, SD cards are over here. This is an old wide-angle lens. It actually fits, but I really have no use for it. Stapler, just stuff in general. Down here in these drawers, I keep things like old wall warts and hubs and that sort of thing in there. Here's a Logitech C910 webcam, just that kind of stuff. And then down here, just miscellaneous cables and so forth. Over here, I keep a couple of extra tripods, El Cheapos that I picked up at garage sales and that sort of thing. This is my kind of where I keep. I've got a lot of boxes in here to get rid of. This Mac Pro down here. This is a 2009 Mac Pro single quad core Xeon processor. I think it's 2.6 gigahertz, 16 gigs of memory, 3 drives. It's got a 240 gig SSD, a terabyte hard drive, and then a 2 terabyte hard drive in there. It also has a USB 3.0 PCIe card in there, and also a GTX 660 video card and a GT 120 video card. And I've decided I'm going to sell that starting next month. Matter of fact, I think I mentioned to some of you on YouTube, I'm going to let my friends on the channel have first dibs on this machine. And just various other boxes of stuff I bought and unboxed this year, made videos about. This is my wife's workstation. This is a Dell XPS 8300, and it's actually quite a nice computer. It's got a the Intel i7 2600, 3.4 gigahertz, 16 gigs of memory, 240 gig SSD, and a Radeon 6770 video card. It's not got the best video card in the world anymore. It was decent when I bought it. It wasn't really top of the line, but it's still a great performer. And to the right, you see the trip-light UPS on this machine. Coming up here on top, we have just your basic 1080p Asus 24-inch monitor, a pair of Bose companion speakers. By the way, those are really great sound, and they were fairly inexpensive. They were under $100 for the pair. And she uses a Logitech performance mouse, some wacky keyboard that she really liked. I can't stand the thing, but she seems to like it. Then over here, we have a Phantom USB 2 terabyte external drive. can connect up via USB 2.0 or eSATA, and it is connected via eSATA right now. So that is my wife's workstation. Kind of get a better shot of where she works out of. Okay, coming around to my area, we're going to go ahead and start over here, going left to right. These are my studio monitors. Those are the M Audio AV40s. Sound really great. This is my Apple wireless trackpad. And of course, here is my 2010 MacBook Pro. It's got a 240 gig SSD, 8 gigs of memory on it, and currently it's running OS X Yosemite. Nice little machine, and it's also sitting on a this is something new. This is the Rain Design M stand that it's sitting on. My Apple wireless keyboard. I love Apple keyboards. They're just really sweet. Okay, this is the mouse that I use with it, the Logitech Performance MX mouse. Really nice, fits well in the hand. Coming along, this is a Behringer X1622 USB key, mixer. Very nice mixer, and I got it because of the built-in channel inserts. I don't really use the digital effects or that sort of thing with it. To the right is a Roland R05 digital recorder. Very nice recorder. And so the audio out from the mixer goes directly into the recorder, and then I edit in Adobe Audition on the MacBook Pro. So I'm using it as a digital audio workstation for now. It's really not powerful enough to edit 1080p 60 FPS video. It's just not that fast. Okay, coming on down, the mixer is connected to a Behringer Multicom Pro XL noise gate compressor limiter, and that gives me really excellent sound on this unit. Coming around, this is the kind of view on the top of my desk. There's a Dell UltraSharp U2410. It's 1920 by 1200. Beautiful display, by the way. And this I got a little over, I think, going on about 2 years ago. That's the X-Star. It's a Korean, one of the South Korean made displays. IPS panel, 1440p, 2560 by 1440 display. It's got a gloss finish on it. So I have to be careful where I position this thing, but it is a bright and beautiful display, and I got it for under 300 bucks. And then finally, to the left is another Dell UltraSharp U2410. Coming down to the top of the desktop, this is the control for the Logitech Z2300 2.1 speakers that I have. Just an amazing pair of computer speakers, I should say. Over here is my Logitech G502 gaming mouse. And this is all on a Corsair extended mouse pad. This thing is just amazing. I love it. Okay, so this is my Logitech G710 gaming keyboard. I really like it. Nice clicky keys. I think it's the cherry brown keys is what they use, but they put some special kind of dampeners in there to make them not quite as loud. Certainly a lot more quiet than the cherry MX reds and blues, but really nice. It also lights up really nicely. You can do that. Light up everything but your WASD keys, or we can just bring up the WASD right there, which is kind of cool. And then we can just tap and adjust the brightness levels. Same thing with the rest of the keyboard. Really heavy, well constructed. Has another USB port in the back. Big, thick cable on this sucker, and it's really heavy. I bought it used off of eBay, so it didn't ship with the extension that comes out here, your palm rest, so it doesn't have that. But I got it for like 70 bucks on eBay. These are really expensive keyboards, by the way. I do happen to like it. Here's a Audio-Technica USB microphone. Nothing too major there. This right here is the USB dongle for the Logitech G930 gaming headset that I have. And I basically only really use it to make Skype calls and that sort of thing with. I I just basically use my speakers for listening to games and so forth. Kind of nice. Okay, so this is my custom PC. It's in a fractal design Define R4 case. And it has a Intel i7 to 4770K. It is water cooled with the Corsair H100i water pump radiator. It has 32 gigs of memory in it. It has a 240 gig SSD and then a 2 terabyte 3.5-inch drive as well inside. And the video card is a Radeon 7950, and then it has a 850 watt power supply, a Seasonic power supply. So very powerful machine. So I use this to play video games, do business stuff, edit video. It was kind of at the time I thought about the best mix of parts for the price I was willing to spend. This is new. This is just an unboxing video. This is the Phantom USB 3.0 external USB drive, 2 terabyte model. I got it for like 89 bucks. And right now it's living on top of the case. I'll probably move it somewhere down the road. Ultimately, I'm going to replace that MacBook Pro with a new 2015 MacBook Pro sometime this new year. And then over here is the subwoofer for the speakers, and then another UPS down there. This is a, oh, I forget, CyberPower. It's actually quite nice. It does a very good job. And down below there is a multi-outlet power strip. Kind of runs everything. Don't pay attention to the wires. And then anything else to really show you? Oh yeah, so this is the ATR 2100 dynamic microphones. Love the sound. I actually did a video of my audio gear, so you can check that out. And that's mounted to a Heil PL2T microphone boom arm right here. And so when you step back, this is kind of another view of the office right here. So just coming around, and you can see this is just kind of my view of my home office right there. And that's it. This is my home office tour for 2015. Always appreciate your comments. Love to hear from you in the comments down below. Bruce Naylor. Have a great year, everybody. Take care.